Okay, so we are recording our very first time on the DZMC Gaming channel for YouTube. This is going to be a family channel that's going to contain content from everyone in our family, and I will be the first person to play. And we're going to play a game called Axis and Allies, which is based off of it's a digital version of the 1984 board game by I believe it was Milton Bradley that actually produced the game and was created by Larry Harris. And gotta say that Beamdog is done. And this game can be found on Steam. And it's a great game if you like wargaming. It's turn-based, and it's basically seasons. And last season, season 6, I finished. Well, I actually made it to platinum, but I lost my last final match, and it bumped me back down to gold level or 13th in the world on gold. So I was kind of bummed about that a little bit because I made platinum level for the first time ever. So we'll see if we can get there. This is going to be a road to platinum series, and hopefully I can give you some tips and tricks, things that you can um, expect to see along the way in situations, and how to get out of them, and what to do in certain situations, not to panic, and all of these things sort of give you my wisdom. And it looks like our first placement game here. Oh, by the way, this is Roach Warrior, just in case anybody wants to know. We were made it to the semifinals in the World Championships last year with Air Dolphin 98. Shout out to Air Dolphin, Kent. And so I'm a decent player, and but I am not. I am certainly prone to making boneheaded mistakes in this game, and that's how you can lose. So looks like we've drawn somebody named Bonecrusher. I don't know if I've played this person before, but he's in the purchase phase. So let's go see if we can see what he's doing. So we're going to load in the game here, and he is online. He's probably playing a few different games at the same time here. So what I'll do is, well, I'll show you the board. Uh, Basically, we're going to be playing the Axis, so we're going to be playing Germany, and we're going to be playing Japan in the orange. We're going to be playing fairly meta. However, if opportunities arise, we will certainly take those opportunities, and if our opponent makes mistakes, we will try to punish them for those mistakes. Russia's turn is a fairly straightforward turn. Typically, they put 12 units here and 9 units here. And depending on how the battle goes in Ukraine, they will either strafe Ukraine, which means that they'll hit it once, maybe twice, and then pull out, or they'll try to take it, and they'll usually take it with maybe 1 or 2 tanks. Sometimes they'll get lucky and get 3 tanks, and sometimes they get exceptionally lucky and have more than tanks in there, which makes it problematic. And it looks like our friend Bonecrusher is making his move. So he purchased. I personally like 4 and 2, so 4 infantry and 2 tanks. I know that a lot of the meta is these days is 4 and 3. Not a big fan of it. I think 4 and 2 gives you the most flexibility early, and it's probably the only time that Russia can really afford to buy tanks. So I like to buy them in the first round. So we'll see how he does here. It looks like he is going meta, 12 and 9. And we'll follow the player, and we'll be able to see the battles in real time. So let's see how this goes. And here comes combat. Looks like he's doing West Russia first. 2 hits on his infantry. That was pretty good. That's not good. So he's only lost 1 infantry so far. Excuse me. And there goes my tank. Let's just get a hit back. And we got a hit back. So that's an above average West Russia. Oh, and here's the bug. Well, it looks like they haven't fixed that yet. So there is this bug in the game that causes the game to reload every once in a while, and this is what you get. You have to reload the game. And by the time we get back in, the battle's probably going to be over in Ukraine. But we shall see. Oh, maybe not. Let's see if we can jump in and see what's happening. Looks like he's got his tanks and 1 plane. Oh, he's going to lose a plane. Oh, that is bad for Russia. Very bad for Russia. And I keep my fighter. So that was good for me. He had a good West Russia. I had a good Ukraine. This is not typical, folks. typically the Germans lose Ukraine, and it's just a matter of what Russia ends up taking it with. Now that's going to open up the Caucasus and Karelia are going to be mine on the first turn. So we'll see how that goes. Looks like he's playing pretty standard. He's moving everything back, moving his sub over to C Zone 7. When you do that, make sure that you have your sub not set to submerge. You want it to not submerge. Looks like he's giving me Buryatia here. He's doing a pretty standard 1 infantry unit into Szechuan, and that's to prevent the Japanese from attacking it. And it usually works because I don't usually attack it. So this is an interesting situation for me, though. What am I going to do? So now, normally, well, Jesus, there's lots of things I can do here. Normally, I don't go for the 5-1, which is basically 1 sub here and 5 units here to attack this. But I think I might on this turn. I'm also going to take, instead of taking Transjordan, I think I'm going to take my battleship and try to kill this plane. How many, what can I send there? Ring 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to 5. Killing that Russian plane will be huge, and it'll be worth losing a couple of tanks. So I think I'm going to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to replace those tanks here. And I could build a destroyer here to prevent him from using his destroyer and his bomber to attack my battleship, which I think I'm going to do here. I'm actually going to build the destroyer. And the rest is going to be all infantry. So we're going to put a destroyer here. We're going to attack Caucasus. We're going to attack Karelia, heavy. And we're going to try to put as many planes as we can in northwestern Europe. And we're going to attack here as well. So let's do that. So we're going to take our... I don't know if I'm going to attack with a... Should I attack with a tank? I think so, just to make sure. I think this guy can reach. Yeah. Question is, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to defend that with 5, 6, 7. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be enough to deter him because he won't have any planes if everything goes good here. So that's an okay battle. We're just going to put 1 guy here for now. Okay, and something I like to do is go up here, pick up 1 guy from here, attack that. I'm going to take 1 sub here and attack here, here, take the cruiser, sub over to C Zone 7. I'm going to take these 2 planes and attack there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be what I'm doing for my first attack. So, I don't think I missed anything. So I can go 1, 2, and I can put more tanks in there if I need to. These tanks can come, these guys can come. These guys will go this way. Okay, so let's do that. Let's hope this battle goes well. I just want to kill this plane and not lose any planes. So let's do that. Fingers crossed. Get good dice here. A hit here would be nice. There we go. No hits. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Not terrible. Oh, that's even... Oh, this is not going to be good for him. Yeah, he's dead. And we just lost an infantry, so that's good. Very good. Let's see if we can continue that look. Yes, got a hit. Oh, very nice. He loses his transport there. Oh, and this is actually working out very well for the Germans. Not typical. Okay, so we got hits on everything. We'll take the sub. Actually, no, we won't take the sub. We'll take the cruiser here. Nice, he's done. And done. Okay, so the reason we didn't take the cruiser, or the sub, is because now he has no destroyers to attack my subs with. So these subs are actually going to be safe this turn. So he's going to have to figure out what he wants to do with this cruiser, and there's no good options. All right, so we're going to put the 2 planes here. We're going to take 1 infantry up there. We're going to take this anti-aircraft, put it here. This anti-aircraft is going to go here. These guys are going to all meet here. These guys are going up. These guys are going up, 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 up. I think we'll go this way with these guys. These guys are going down. It's going up. Actually, we'll dare him to take that, actually. I'll put all these guys here. These guys are going to go here. This tank is going to go here. And I don't think we missed anything. So this is a very, very good start for Germany. Oh, we're going to take these. How many can we put here? 1. Okay. How many can we put there? And 1 here. Okay, so he still might be able to build a fleet. Unlikely, but he might. And I'm thinking, should I defend this territory? I think no. I think if he does decide to take this, or yeah, I'm recording now, honey. Our very first DZMC Gaming video. It might prevent him from trying a C-Zone 37, which I don't like, because sometimes that can actually go well for the UK, and it's annoying as hell. So we're going to just do this for now, and we'll pick these guys up and drop them off later if we need to. If the transport and the battleship survive, that's what we'll do. Otherwise, it's just Germany's just trying to survive here as long as it can. So we'll just do that. We'll play it that way. And I think that is everything. I think we've moved everything the way we wanted it. And we'll click enter. And we'll place our units. We put our destroyer there. 2 tanks here. We're going to put 2 infantry here because we might be able to use them if we can pick them up, and they need to be in a place where we can actually get at them. So that's the end of our turn. And we'll see, we'll probably, you see, now here we are, 140. So we've already got a big, big lead on the Allies. He's online. So we'll pause here, and we'll pick it back up when he takes his turn.